Get the rolling.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here's Sayin to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And it's incomplete on third down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening position.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Sayin. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult.
Defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left.
Might have a chance. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Scrambling away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's Julian saying to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. throwing. Say it. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Extending the play. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Roberts. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Say it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Fielded in the end zone, it's Warren. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot for the pick on the second one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David. It's just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
He'll bring it out. It's Warren. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. He might want another play. Throwing Reed. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Owens. Got a little grass. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together.
Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal. Trying to rumble in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Zayn. He's going to take off. Oh, what a cut! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it way down the field. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Zayn. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays.
Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. If you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Play fake, Reed. Dances away. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Reed escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter. We'll see if they can hold the offense here.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Elko before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I'm challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Here comes the rush. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
He shreds the tackle. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, in these big games, Chris, you cannot leave those opportunities on the field. If it's there, you've got to take advantage. That is a big drop by the wide receiver on the outside. Great ball by the quarterback. I tell you what, his confidence has got to be shaken.
To the air, it's Reed. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Moves the ball up to the 30. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to...
Got an opening here. Who's in the clear? Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it second and medium.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They cap the drive with 6 points.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A huge defensive score.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Can he get there on the ground? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
To the air, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good enough. Down yardage. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead.